Hi guys, it's your sister Mary. Trust you doing well. Welcome to another week of study abroad video. Um, few weeks ago, I made a video on how to apply for studies in Norway, and I had an issue with the video, so most of you were not able to hear the sound in the video. I'm sorry for that. So today I've decided to redo the video, and this time around I'm sure my sound will work perfectly. So from today, most institutions in Norway would have opened their doors for international students to be able to apply to study for their masters, bachelors. For PhDs, it runs all year long, depending on the time the project was advertised. So this video will specifically work for those who want to do masters and bachelors in Norway. And in case you've not watched my previous videos on studying in Norway, it is absolutely free to study in Norway. You don't pay anything, so that is one good news. And if you're watching me, the only money you pay to study in Norway is your semester fee and an amount of money you have to transfer to Norway to cover for your living expenses. But this money will be paid back to you when you get to Norway. But remember, that money is huge. I will send some information in the description box in case you want to know exactly how much you will have to transfer to Norway. So if you want to apply for schools in Norway, remember, as I said, most schools open their application portal today on the 15th of October. Other schools will be opening on the 1st of November. And the schools that are opening today and some of the schools that will be opening on the 1st of November, their deadlines are the 1st of December. So you have to take notice of that. And some schools will also have deadlines of 15th January. The schools vary. So although the application portal is centralized, you have to check on the individual institution to know which time, which date to put in your application and when is the deadline. So on this portal, you will find the information you need to apply. So this is the portal to apply for universities in Norway. So this is or default to English, so I don't have to change the language option here. But when I come here, I have the option to choose an institution. So you have to select an institution you want to go to, and when I click here, it will give me a drop down of all the institutions that are on this web page. There are a lot of them. If I scroll down, you can actually see there are a lot of them. So if the university you are applying to is on this list, then you can apply directly from here. So let's consider the University of Oslo. So if I choose University of Oslo, every information that is tailored here is tailored to the University of Oslo. Mind you, before you apply, there are certain things you need to have. Basic admission requirements. If you've not watched my video on basic admission requirements, I will link it below so you can watch it. But these are information you need before you even make that application. Aside the basic admission requirement, there are also specific institutional requirements. It could be English proficiency exam, it could be IELTS. So you have to take notice of that. And for Norway, mind you that most of the schools, if not all the schools, take their bachelor's program in Norwegian. So if you want to go to Norway to study for a bachelor's degree, you should have some degree of proficiency in Norwegian, either Nynorsk or Bokmål. These are the two dialects of Norwegian language, or norsk, and this should be documented. So take advantage of that. But if you want to take master's program, most institutions have master's programs that are taken in English, so you can find those information on the institutional website. So now that we've chosen University of Oslo, if we click on continue, it will give you the option to log in. There are different options to use to log in, and ID portent, the feed might not probably work for you if you are an international student who hasn't studied in Norway before. Obviously, you might have to log in as an international applicant. And if this is your first time, you have to register as a new international applicant. Mind you, it's very important to check on the program website whether you have to register as a new international applicant or you have to just log in with your email address and a password, because some programs for some specific universities will have you do a preliminary application with the university. So they will give you an email address and a password. If that is the case, then you don't register as a new international applicant. However, if you are quite new, you register as a new applicant here. And that is the registration for international applicants on the website for the University of Oslo. So first it will ask you, do you have a Norwegian ID? So Norwegian ID is a number given to people who reside in Norway. But since you are new, you have to choose the option, no, you don't have a Norwegian ID. Then it give you the option to go on next. Are you or have you been a former student of University of Oslo? If this is your first time, you click no, then you go on. Have you applied to University of Oslo before? If it's your first time, you click no and you go on. Then it will give you the option to apply to register at University of Oslo's online application system. We will not go there, which is the option next, because this is just to show you how to go about it. So if you want to apply to University of Oslo, that is how you start it. And from the portal, you're able to upload all the required documents, including the scanned copies of your transcript, your certificate, reference letters, and all that. Mind you, as I said in one of my previous videos, you will never be asked to post the original copy of your certificate. You only be asked to show it to the institution when you arrive at your destination. So take notice of that. So if you want to study in Norway, it is free. You don't pay anything. You only pay a semester fee, which is very minimal, probably around 600 to 1,000 Norwegian krona. I'm not sure how much that will be in dollars or in pounds, but it's quite minimal. You pay that for each semester and you are good to go. If you've studied in other part of the world, you know that to have a tuition-free education is a great advantage that you might want to take. So get started, register your application at the university in Oslo, universities in Bergen, Trondheim. There are different good universities in Norway. And mind you, you need to meet the individual university requirements. I will link my video on university requirements below in case you're not sure, but check the university website because it's very important for you to meet the requirements before you apply. Okay, I'll end today's video here. I look forward to hearing your questions, your comments, and feedback. Universities in Norway are free. Applications open today for most schools. Take advantage of it. And if you have specific questions, put it in the comment section and I'll respond as soon as I can. All the best as you apply to study in Norway. And hey, if you get that opportunity to study in Norway, whether you want to stay there for a long time or for a short time, take advantage to learn Norwegian. Once again, see you on this channel another time. Do not forget to like the video if we gave you the information you want. Do not forget to subscribe for content such as this, and I hope to see you at the other side. Bye for now.